Hello everyone, welcome back. Today, let's learn English through a classic story of Akbar and Birbal. Along the way, you'll discover useful vocabulary and a valuable life lesson. Let's get started. The anecdotes of Emperor Akbar and his trusted aide Birbal are entertaining as well as enlightening. Once, the emperor received the gift of a rare perfume. As he opened the bottle, a drop of perfume fell to the floor. Akbar instinctively moved to retrieve it by wiping the floor with his finger. As he looked up, he noticed a bemused look on Birbal's face. His eyes seemed to mock the emperor for being scrounging. To change Birbal's perception, Akbar summoned him the next morning to his bath. He asked his attendants to fill up the bathtub with the best of perfumes. Akbar sought to show Birbal that as emperor he could afford to waste as much perfume as he wanted. Birbal, when asked to react, said the immortal lines, "An entire tub full cannot retrieve what the drop took away." Birbal sought to tell the emperor that his earlier instinctive action, that exhibited miserliness, could not be undone by an intentional action aimed at big-heartedness. Our character is determined by our reactions, not by forced posturing. It is better to be transparent than wear favorable masks. In fact, every little action and reaction, every spoken word and emerging thought reflects our true self. Anecdotes are short, interesting stories about real people or real events. They are usually told because they are funny, memorable, or teach an important lesson. For example, my grandfather often tells anecdotes from his childhood that make everyone laugh.
He's got some amusing anecdotes for you.
An aide is a person who helps, supports, or advises someone important. For instance, the minister arrived with his aides before the meeting began.
My aide was supposed to come down here and let me in the side door, but she never showed up.
Enlightening means giving you new knowledge or understanding that helps you see something more clearly. For example, the documentary was very enlightening because I learned many things I had never known before.
Who knows, you might even find it enlightening.
Instinctively means doing something naturally and automatically without stopping to think. For instance, when the child slipped, his mother instinctively ran to help him.
She knew that she would instinctively try to rip the bag off.
Retrieve means to get something back or bring back something that was lost, left behind, or dropped. Suppose you forgot your book in the classroom and went back to collect it. You retrieved the book.
Next thing you know, homeboy leaps down there and he tries to retrieve the burrito.
Bemused means feeling slightly confused or puzzled because something seems strange or unexpected. For example, she gave me a bemused look when I started talking to a complete stranger by mistake.
I'm bemused by this plucky painting.
Scrounging means trying to find and gather small items by searching through whatever is available, often because you are in need, or trying to obtain things for free by relying on other people's generosity. For example, after losing his wallet, he was scrounging through every drawer for loose coins.
You can keep scrounging for clients and...
Perception is the way you see, understand, or form an opinion about someone or something. For instance, one mistake changed everyone's perception of him.
So, what's your perception of a dad who buys you the gift he wants for himself?
Summon means to officially or firmly ask someone to come to you. For example, the principal summoned the student to the office.
If I want you here, I will summon you.
Seek to do something means to try or attempt to do something with a clear purpose. For instance, the scientist seeks to discover a cure for the disease.
She was a narratologist who sought to find the truths common to all the stories of humankind.
As you might have noticed, I sought to be as amiable as possible.
If you can afford to do something, it means you have enough money or time to do it safely. Doing it will not cause you any financial or personal trouble. For example, if you can afford to wait, you are not in a rush. If you can't afford to miss the bus, you need to run.
We can't afford to lose this lease.
How did you afford to do all of this?
Miserliness is the quality of being extremely unwilling to spend money or share valuable things. In simple words, it means being very stingy. For instance, his miserliness prevented him from helping others even though he was wealthy.
Well, her miserliness even went as far as not paying taxes.
Posturing means behaving in a fake or exaggerated way to create a certain impression instead of being genuine. For example, his confidence was only posturing because he was actually very nervous.
You don't think it's all just posturing?
Maybe.
To be transparent means to be open, honest, and genuine without hiding your true thoughts or intentions. For instance, a good leader is always transparent with the team about both successes and failures.
Completely transparent with you about the bookkeeping.
An emerging thought is a thought that is just beginning to form in your mind before you express it through words or actions. For example, as she listened to the speech, an emerging thought came to her that she wanted to change her career.
Aziza joins a distinguished roster of activists and artists, policymakers, and other emerging thought leaders who have delivered the Hancock Lecture over the years.
Let's learn the pronunciation of this word. Let's break it down into 4 parts. The first part, mi, rhymes with sky. The second part, ser, sounds like the ending of the word laser. When you combine the first 2 parts, you get miser. The third part, li, sounds like Lee. The last part, ness, sounds like nus, as in kindness. Altogether, the word is pronounced miserliness. I hope you learned some new words and enjoyed the story. If you found this lesson helpful, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Thanks for watching.